What is up, everybody? Welcome back to 9 to 5 Gamers, and today we're doing a little bit of a channel update just because there's a lot of stuff going on, but you can consider this a top 10 as well. So because it is Top 10 Tuesday, I'll be talking about the games that have entered, 10 games that have entered my collection, and also some just channel updates. So last couple of weeks have been super busy. I would say the last 3 weeks have been very, very busy actually. And it's been tough to come up with content and do stuff. So, I'm hoping that now that the summer has officially kicked in, I can get a little bit more going on as far as content goes. I've got some reviews coming up, but I'm really excited for some things that are happening in the channel. Today, actually, I've been working throughout the day with a buddy of mine who's an animator, and he wants to work with me to create a new logo. So 9 to 5 Gamers is having to rebrand. I guess that's kind of just to be expected. I did have Iron Man as my logo. Well, not Iron Man. We'll just call him Copper Man. You know what I mean? And so Copper Man looks a lot like Iron Man. And so, yeah, I know eventually maybe they're going to copyright or do a strike or something on my logo. I know there's protections for people who have who hand drew this, but I got my logo done on Fiverr a long time ago. This was back when my channel was going to be exclusively Marvel Champions content, but then I was just like, you know what? I like all board games, so I'm going to do more board game content. So I've been speaking to a buddy of mine, and he wants to redesign my logo. I gave him some ideas of games that I play, things that I like, and he's putting some stuff together. So it will be pretty soon, actually, probably, that you're going to see a new redesign for the logo of our channel. I'm really excited for that, especially since I'm going to start doing merch and stuff like that. I really do want to get some really nice merch, but I need a logo that's mine. And so he's creating that, and then also trying to work on an intro song or something like that to go along with it, and maybe an animated intro just to spruce up the channel a little bit. Also, I've decided to kind of move things out from here. So this may be the last video I do in here, just because I really kind of like the old setting, and I feel like this new setting has been blah. I like having people being able to see all the games in my shelf and stuff like that. So I'm going to be changing up the dynamic here, even though, this is supposed to be the studio space. It just doesn't look the same, and we can't fit the shelves in here, so it's better to just record back where it was. But it is out in the kitchen area, dining room area, so. But that's neither here nor there. But I think that's pretty cool. That's been a couple of updates there. I am, at some point in the summer, going to be taking a little bit of a break to just, vacation and take some time off from the channel, which my wife is off during the summer since she's a teacher. So I want to be able to take some time to spend with my wife. And so I will be taking time off the channel, but I'll let you guys know more or less when that's going to be happening. The other thing is that Dice Tower East is actually coming up in about a month. I bought a lot of new games. I sold some of my games, which I did a video on that. Check that out if you haven't. Those are some games that I'm getting rid of. So I'm going to be posting those up for these. So if you're going to Dice Tower and you see this video and you want to buy some of my games, you should see them up there. The other thing, I had some new games added to my collection, and this is because of just some deals I've been able to, not deals, but I've been able to speak with companies, and companies have been reaching out to me, which I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I think some people have asked that. It's when you're starting off a channel, how do you, get people to send you games to review and stuff like that? And I was like, man, spend time just on the channel building up your brand until you've got a good amount of subscribers, and by that time people will start hitting you up for stuff, and when you hit people up, you have at least something to say. Hey, look, I've got this many subscribers, and they'll say, oh, okay, well, because you have X amount of subscribers, we'll definitely like to send some games to get it out there. Also, I would also emphasize too, if you're a board game content creator, do events in your community, do a different events board game nights and things like that. Great ways to do that are through local churches. They usually will open up their facilities and things like that. If you're a part of a church, if you're not, it's fine too. You could always try to find a venue. But yeah, doing that is really helpful as well, because I noticed that companies were really willing to send games knowing that you throw these types of events and things like that. So if there's anybody that's a content creator wants to know how to get review copies of games, it's actually very, very simple and very easy. I don't know why I've asked other content creators how to do that, and they were kind of gatekeepy about it. They were just kind of yeah, just just do what you're doing, don't worry about that, and eventually I'm like, bro, it's easy. Just hit up companies, email them. Whenever you have enough subscribers, they will contact you and start sending you games and stuff like that. And once you have a good amount of subscribers, they'll start hitting you up. And then eventually, if you get to a higher mark in subscribers, some of those companies are willing to pay you actually to review games. If you're into that, I'm usually like kind of like, I don't know about that, even though I could really use the money for the channel. But I don't know, man. I just feel it feels weird to like be paid to review a game or to preview a game. I don't know. You're really just promoting it, and you know, I don't know. It's just weird. It's kind of a catch-22 there. But yeah, so I've worked with actually a couple of companies that have reached out to me. One of those companies was Ivy Studios, and Ivy Studios sent me a big box. I don't think unboxings are super popular. I've done a couple of them, but honestly, I don't know if there's anybody that really enjoys watching those on my channel, and so I don't usually do unboxings. But let me know in the comment section if you're interested in those. I will do them. But like, I have the patience to hold on to a box until I'm ready to record it. But if I set up my recording stuff out there, I'll be ready to record at any second. Just turn everything on. That's what I like about my setup over here, is that I can literally plug in 2 wires, ready to go. But yeah, so anyways, I got sent a package by Ivy Studios. They sent me Moonrakers with all of the expansions. They sent me Mythic Mischief, the first season, with all of the expansions. I think it was all the expansions. Maybe there might have been one not there. But I got a copy of Veiled Fate, no expansion. I think that's like a newer thing. And it's kind of like the base version. It's not like the metal upgraded version. And then they sent me a super deluxe copy of Moonrakers, which I'm actually going to be reviewing very soon. I have played that game thoroughly, and I think I'm ready to give my opinions about the game. So that's going to be the next one up. And then I'm going through Moonrakers now, trying to play through it thoroughly, get the bonus content, see what it's like, and I'll do some reviews of these games. And I'm kind of late to the party because I know there's already tons of people who did reviews on these, but there's a lot of companies that are hitting me up for other stuff. I got in contact with Steamforged Games. Steamforged Games hit me up, and they're going to send me a couple of games on their docket. They are sending me Dark Souls, which I already got, and it's the Dark Souls, the board game, but it's the Sunless City expansion, which is like a core box, but I think it's an expansion to the original game. But I don't believe that you need the base game to play this, but if I do, that will explain a lot, because as I was opening up the stuff, I was like, there's not a lot of stuff inside this box, so I might actually need that core set. But in the comment section, if you've ever played Dark Souls, let me know. For Sunless City, do I need to have the base game, or does this core box provide like an experience without the need to have a base game? I think it does. I think it plays without it. But yeah, Steamforged is also going to send me Monster Hunter World, which I think is really, really cool. I actually just started playing Monster Hunter World again because they dropped the trailer. So for all my video game fans out there, Monster Hunter Wilds looks incredible. If you haven't seen the gameplay trailer for that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You got to check that out. It looks so good if you're a fan of that type of game. I'm actually like uncertain how I feel about the game, but I am going to get a copy of the board game, which looks really, really good. I think it's got great reviews, actually. They're also out of stock, but they're going to be sending me a Resident Evil 2, the board game, which I thought was really cool. I'd love to do a review of that. Resident Evil 2 is probably my favorite Resident Evil game ever made. I think it was Resident Evil 2, yeah, the board game. And so that's super cool. So right there, that's about 7 games that have been added to my collection just from things that are being sent to me. Not only that, I'm getting some updates from some of my Kickstarters. Oh, a friend of mine, I was able to buy some games off of a friend of mine. I ended up finally getting a copy of Space Base. I love that. I've been playing that game online, and I love playing it. But man, I really wanted a copy that I could play at home. That's such a fun game. And then the other games I got from him, I was able to get every Marvel expansion for Unmatched. So now I have the entire Marvel collection for Unmatched, including, was it Brains and Brawn? And that's like, I think, the newest one with Spider-Man, She-Hulk, and Doctor Strange. But I got like Hell's Kitchen, I got King and Country, I got, was that Teen Spirit, and I already said Hell's Kitchen, but the other one, I forgot the other one with, oh man, dude, forgot the name of it. I don't remember, but there's like 5 expansions or 6 expansions, and I have all of them now because Unmatched is fantastic. If you never played Unmatched, you got to get one of those core boxes. They're so good. And I'm trying to think, what else did I add to my collection recently? I think that's about it. There are some games that are being printed out and on their way, and I'm really excited for that. So, but the most excited thing is just going to Dice Tower, man. I'm so excited to go to Dice Tower. I'm planning this year. Last year I went just to have a good time, and I'm debating that if I should go this year for the same reason, or should I go as 9 to 5 Gamers? You know what I mean? Because and it's not like I'm two different people. I trust me, if you meet me in person, I'm the same person I am in this that I am in person. But I'm wondering if I should go and like bring my camera and do some content, make some videos. I'm debating if I should, because I feel like it might take away from my fun. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go there and just have a good time and play with people. I don't want to feel obligated to have to take videos all the time. Sometimes I feel like it's good to just have that sense of like, I'm getting away from everything. So I'm not sure. I know I'll do a ton of videos when I get back on games that I bought. And special shout out to Debbie. You already know who you are. Debbie came in so clutch. This person, I haven't met the person yet, but this person has literally sold me maybe like 10 games just from their collection. So I told them that I would do a shout out to Debbie, because I mean, I can't tell you what I got, but I've bought so many games just from them that I'm like, bro, I'm excited. So a lot of games are going up on that BGG sale, which is for the Dice Tower East. I'm super excited because there's games being posted up even now, and I've already spent so much money and I'm trying to stop. But low key, I kind of want to buy some more because there's just good games keep popping up, and I'm excited for it. Now, last thing for my channel update. I was about to end the video, but I was like, no, this is actually something important. So recently, I've been speaking with some friends of mine and a lot of people who have been on this channel and people who want to be on the channel. And we were thinking of creating a second channel. It may be a little early to do this, but I just wonder how many people would be interested in this. But we're thinking about creating another channel for movie and TV show reviews, and we would cover movies, TV shows, anime, things like that, and it would just be our reactions to watching certain things. I might even do like watch parties where I record us watching shows and you guys can see our reactions to them. But not just that, doing reviews of stuff and bringing people into the channel that haven't been here before, but also people who want to be on this channel. So I've got a couple of friends who are interested in doing some movie reviews. So let me know in the comment section, would you be interested in that channel? And also let me know what we should call it. Give me a name. Drop some names in the channel in the comment section. So, but that's it. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care and peace out.